Chapter 1. Branding Iron, Texas, early November. Travis Morgan muttered a curse as he scraped the frost from the inside of his bedroom window. Last night's storm had started as rain, but sometime after midnight, a brutal cold front had swept in, freezing the rain wherever it struck. Ice had covered the windmill with a frigid glaze, freezing the vanes and connections solidly in place. Wind howled around the corners of the old frame house, shaking the bare cottonwoods along the road and sending showers of ice to the ground. The windmill, however, wasn't moving. With the cold spell expected to last the rest of the week, Travis reckoned there was nothing to do but climb to the platform of the windmill and free the apparatus. Swearing under his breath, he layered on warm clothes, laced up his boots, and pulled on thick leather work gloves. Even after nearly a year on this run-down ranch, Travis didn't know much about windmills, or a lot of other things that country-raised folks took for granted. He'd grown up with his mother and stepfather in a mid-size Oklahoma town. As a man, he'd planned to build a future there, until a career with the Oklahoma State Highway Patrol had ended with a botched arrest and a charge of involuntary manslaughter. Freed after serving 3 years, he discovered that the stigma of being an ex-con would follow him for the rest of his life. Unable to find decent work anywhere, he turned to the only refuge he had left. This small Texas ranch had been in his mother's family for generations. He'd even lived here, in this house, for the first 2 years of his life, before his parents split up and his mother took him away from branding iron. Now that the other heirs had passed on, the long-abandoned place was his. Every drought-ravaged, rock-strewn, snake-infested acre of it. As he opened the door and stepped onto the rickety-covered porch, a blast of cold wind hit him like a runaway freight train. He staggered backward. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But the storage tank was getting low. If he didn't get the windmill working, the house would soon be out of water.